Okay, and I'm back too. And unfortunately, because I had to close out of my streaming, well, the capture cards program, I didn't get to save any of Stream 240. And I can't tell you how many streams I've lost because my capture card decides, oh, I'm going to be a jerk today and mess with Ardred Shadow. Like, seriously, I swear, this... I mean, well, luckily, at least some version of it did get to save to YouTube, so thankfully. But that's not the point. I'm just here, like... Considering I like to try to hold on to all of the stream... Like, all the files in case anything ever happens... Like, ugh. Well, whatever, I guess. Nothing I can do. Except maybe either get a new capture card, which I can't right now, not until later, or get a new PC, which I'm kind of looking into right now. Because my PC has been giving me so many damn issues. And I feel that it's honestly the computer and not the capture card, anyway. Anyway, yeah, so we're looking at Paimon's riddle, and nobody has any idea what it means.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
It makes no sense. Well, my original guess is the answer to Paimon's riddle is Paimon.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
Yes. Yes, I think that's the right way to put it.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
It also kind of proves that Paimon is, like, super self-centered if she made a riddle about herself.
The answer is Paimon.
What?
Yes, see? I'm not the only one. You're a self-centered pig!
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
What a pig!
Me too.
Making a riddle all about herself.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Because you float and have no wings and all you care about is eating food and money.
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
Yeah, exactly. I don't call whatever that scarf thing is, that's definitely not wings.
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
Yes.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
Yeah, exactly, you see? It costs Lumine a lot of mora. You're eating Lumine out of house and not home. Also, I like the smile she has.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait! Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
You don't even know the answer to your own damn riddle? Think about it for a moment. Well, everybody's pretty much laid it out on the table for you.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Okay, well...
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
Yes! It does.
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
Do you want to add something about how she's shrieky and annoying?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I hate both of these answers!
You think so cute? Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
Except by me and most of the people who don't like. I'll scratch that. Most people don't like Paimon's voice after they updated her voice. Like, Paimon, in the very beginning of the game, she's bearable. But, like, at some point, after they changed the voice, like, I guess I would say, like, somewhere between the Inazuma and Liyue stories, that's when people really start to go like, oh my god, why did they change the voice? She's a lot worse. Yes. Like, since you just started playing Genshin, go back and listen to the voice clips of her talking, like, at whatever point you're at. Whenever you can come back to these streams and just kind of listen to how more, like, high-pitch and almost shrieky Paimon is, especially when she gets excited. The infamous stream of let's see, is it back? Yeah, I don't know why it's been doing that lately. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. The stream where Paimon actually hurt my ears. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but there's a point in the stream where Paimon is scared, and she's like... And I'm like, oh my god, you hurt my ears! Like, seriously, like, ugh! You hurt my ears! If you barely started playing, though, you won't encounter that until in between the Inazuma and Sumeru chapters. It's a story quest, so you're gonna have to encounter that eventually if you keep up with the game. But yeah, they changed the voice. Like, what you're hearing right now in this stream is what they call the perfected version of Paimon's voice. What you're hearing at the very beginning is like the prototype, the working version of Paimon's voice, which most people, myself included, liked a lot better. And we felt that it didn't need to be perfected any more than it already has. In fact, I even saw like a YouTube short of someone saying like, we briefly got old Paimon back, and she was like so happy about it, and she was kind of like, yes, no, please, let's keep this. And I'm here like, yes, I agree with you, sister. That Paimon was a lot more bearable. Paimon here just sounds a lot more over-exaggerated. And I mean... especially like in where she... Oh great, it's happening again. Where she does get shrieky. Like, when she does get shrieky, it just sounds like... I don't think I have to explain it too much, but... A lot of people do just prefer old Paimon's voice to new Paimon. And the real kicker is that it's the same person doing the voice. So it's not like they... Yeah, it's the same person, so... It's not like they changed it in between. No. They actively told the person doing the voice, we want you to make her sound more like this. Somebody went out of the to be like, I want you. We want you to make Paimon sound more like this. Not like this. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get back. So anyway, the widely adored Paimon. Which... well... to each their own, right?
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
Yes, with that riddle that... it seriously sounds like a very self-centered riddle with Paimon as the answer.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter.
Yes, that's how I got her. And from then on... and yeah, from then on she's been like one of my... oh, great. Oh wait, is it still going? I don't know why I'm having so many issues with the stream today. Well, okay, well anyway, well... yeah, Noelle has been like one of my mainstays since I got her. Even though a lot of people early on in my streams used to tell me that Noelle was the worst Geo character. And to those people, if I were to hear from them again, I would say, what are you talking about? the best Geo characters.
Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
Alright. I was almost so caught up with this that I forgot about that. Alright, hold on. Yeah, in fact, Noelle does regularly appear in some of these character banners. That's how I was able to get her all the way to C6. And let me tell you, that wasn't easy. Lizard! No, don't climb on that.
Hey, you two!
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
What is the prize, anyway?
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
It's a stick!
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng, namely a buy one get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Your reward. Your eternal reward.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it. Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Yeah, how are you going to be able to call if you're dead? Unless you're making a call from beyond the grave.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean, we? Changyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
What the... Paimon, why are you being such a jerk?
Oh, yeah. That.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Oh my god. I mean, I know that's kind of what we're doing, but I'm already here like, when will it end?
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
That's the joke, Paimon. The competition is never over.
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, not...
Not could be found. So what are we dealing with here?
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghostie in the wild.
Perhaps I should just explain it.
Yes, please.
Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity. It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit. and immediately prepared to exercise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it, and when I went to try and get a closer look at it and try dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Well, you would think that, right?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus, or illuminated beast.
Oh boy, if you offended an adeptus, you're in trouble.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth. Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chong's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutal?
Oh, that means you have.
Well,
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous.
there is a co-op mode. However, you have to be at a certain adventure rank to unlock that. And even then, the way you're able to do that is very complicated, at least to me. Like, I think right now, since you're watching the stream, out of my code, my user ID that you see in the corner, send me a friend request that way. But until you're able to make, like, some amount of progress on the game, I don't think we would be able to just because of how far ahead I am, and I don't know. It didn't make sense to me back then, and it still doesn't make sense to me now. But yeah, I would say the best thing to do is take note of my user ID that's in the corner right there. Shoot me a friend request. And that way you at least have me there.
How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
We're gonna incorporate searching for whatever this is into the... Well, why am I not surprised?
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
We're not playing, we're looking for evil spirits or demons or whatever.
Close, but no.
I love that. Close, but no.
Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
Yes, because he... Again. Yeah, he wants to get drunk again. Okay, is this the minigame part of the event now? Talk to... Oh, I almost read that as Balto. Like, Balto's in this game? Oh wait, I have to do this. Yes, I need for you to dance for a drunk god. See? And he's a true drunk. He's just staring at his giant-ass mug. He's not staring at Nilu at all. Okay, you sent me one. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Alright. So at least I have you logged in now. Nilu also makes me very happy. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Right. Venti's not even paying attention that some random redhead just jumped on his table. And now she's doing some exotic dance for him. He's just staring at his mug. Or maybe he's staring at Nilu's feet because he's into that. I don't know.
First, get into position like this. And move like that. Yep, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna get off the table now. She did what I wanted her to.
Seeing my friends having such a lively discussion, I couldn't help but join in on the fun. Of course, I promised Hu Tao I'd behave and do my job as a good host. But I really am parched from speaking so much. Ugh, it would be negligent not to wet my whistle.
Oh, behave! Like Genshin Impact in a nutshell. What, the thing about me having Nilu jump on top of the table and do an exotic dance, and Venti just staring at his mug or her feet.
And you know what the best part is? Wine is to the poet's tongue as ink to his pen. So, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Empty head! Yeah, I do wonder, like, what would it be like if Nahida met the other Archons? She's never met any of them, but Venti and Zhongli have met, at least. And Yai Miko at least implies that she's met Zhongli, which I imagine A has met Zhongli as well. And Farina is a spoiled brat, and I have no idea what her angle is. She's just staring at him. And, well... yeah, Venti's not even... he's just staring at his... he's just staring lifelessly at his beer mug. Yeah, just look at him. He seems pretty happy with life right now, just staring at it. Yeah. You don't even know what he's thinking right now. Nahida can't read his mind, so we have no idea. Alright, let's see. Poetry Gala. Okay, this is the story. So... okay, then it's not going to be anything too complicated. Especially with my upcoming potential work schedule, so I think I should be able to work around this. Yeah, he is probably thinking about life. Or thinking about what kind of beer he wants today. Alright. Okay, let's see. How far do I have to go? Okay, so I just go to the Wangshu Inn, and then I guess just jump out and fly there. You know, for some reason, I'm trying to wonder, did I used to think that you were pretty hot? I don't know.
Could it be true? What I've heard.
Well, I mean, I still adore Nilu, and I think she's very beautiful and attractive. But as for what's her name up there, I'm just here like, I don't know, there are some NPC female characters that I do think are attractive. And that's saying something considering a lot of them share the same faces and whatever. Hey, there's Balto or Batchlow. They probably, well, I don't know. They could get away with calling somebody Jafar and Gaston, but they couldn't get away with calling somebody Balto. Let's see, what are you doing? Well, if that's the case, I might have to kill you. Okay, no. Yes, I'm familiar with the profession. I've met quite a few painters in my time here. What the... Well... Restoring paintings. Do you just repaint them? Well, I met Julian, who was another painter who... Well, he wasn't really a painter, but he was able to copy them. Like, he was almost the equivalent of a human copy machine. Or, like, a human photocopier, rather. That sounds complicated. That sounds amazing. Honestly, I think it sounds amazing. But complicated. Yes, I can only imagine why. So you're underpaid. Yeah, somebody's got to do it. Definitely. And I would also like to consider I guess like movies, certain TV shows as well, even video games as being like as their own works of art in their sense, because they carry their own history, stories, and emotions in them, and they can invoke emotions as well. So, you know, at least I like to think that any sort of medium that you're able to create, that at least I have to say that ought to be, like, it should qualify as being some kind of work of art. Especially like certain anime series as well. And especially if they've invoked strong emotions in me. Like how Your Lie in April literally made me cry harder than any other anime I had ever seen at that time. To the point where I had to close the door and hope that my mom did not hear me. Because she probably would have been the kind of person to walk into the room, be like, what are you crying about? What's wrong? And then if I would have told her, this thing I'm watching is making me cry, she probably would have thought that something was wrong with me. Of course, when I went to go see The Dark Knight Rises with my aunt, she was crying with the end of the movie. And she used to tell me that my mom probably would have done the same thing to her. So, yeah, I mean, certain things like that can evoke, I think, like it can evoke emotion, so at least I feel it ought to qualify as some kind of work of art, you know? Like, certain books can move you to tears, poetry, songs can move you to tears. You know, so... Anyway, I guess that's just my take on at least how I view the arts and what I think ought to at least be considered in that realm of artwork. Let's continue. So I wonder what I have to do here. Am I going to be restoring paintings? And unfortunately, since I'm going to have to cut this stream session rather short, since I have to wake up stupidly early tomorrow, I might not get to do all of... Well, I might just talk to the NPCs to unlock the quests. But after that, I don't know, I might have to call it there. On Sunday, I'll hopefully be able to stream a little bit longer. And maybe I can touch on this more. And you restore crayon drawings too? Well, I mean, that's not to knock it against crayon drawings. But I guess stereotypically you might think of like a kid drawing. I mean, I've seen some people do some stuff with crayon. I've seen it with chalk, so... Yeah. I've seen some people do some incredible stuff with, like, whatever. Crayon, chalk, oil pastels... But yeah, I think stereotypically you might think like a kid drawing. I drawed a horsey! And like, like, here, can you restore this drawing of a horsey? And that's so true too. I think it was on Facebook, but they showed a kid's drawing or a kid's drawing of Superman next to a comic, like a page out of a comic of Superman. And apparently it's that same kid that made that drawing grew up to become an actual person working at DC. And, well, the point of that picture was kind of like to show not only the whole thing, like your art can improve if you keep at it, but also to like encourage, like, you know, if you see your kid like taking interest in this, encourage them. You never know where it could take them. Like, for all you know, one day they can be working on, like, one day they could be making kitty drawings of Superman, and they could be making comics for DC with Superman if they keep at it enough. Like, you see, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of here joking about the I draw the horsey thing, but I mean, it's still like a valid thing where some kid would have poured some kind of feelings and emotions and thought into it. It may look kind of jank and whatever, but like instead of like dismissing it or whatever, the ideal thing would be to like encourage them and hope that, you know, maybe they might pursue it one day. Kind of like how, like in elementary school, I used to have a teacher who would kind of encourage me with my writing and, well, later writing for DDLC mods. So in a sense, it's like, maybe it's not like a high-paying job or whatever, but it's something that I still do to this day and I'm still passionate about. You know, since I basically just do that for fun, and, well, I have to find an actual paying job, but, you know, point being, though, that it's still something that I love doing, and I've been improving over a long span of years. All mostly because it's like my teachers and even my mom kind of fostered that in me. Let's see, your expression says you haven't even managed to convince yourself. Do you know how to do crayon drawings? Oh my god. Well, let's see. Well, pfft. Okay, let's see. Okay, you need a restored painting. Do you need to go out and find the original scenery? That's quite a lot of preparation. Which probably means that I will not be able to do this right now. Well, even then, with these activities, you need to wait like a certain amount of time before they're all unlocked anyway. So, I could also do that. Just make sure that I unlock this. And then I can come back to it later. Especially when I'm hopefully able to stream a little bit more. Well, like I said, I'm still gonna have to, like, figure stuff out. I'm kind of playing things by ear right now. I'm not artistically... I'm not artistically gifted. Well, IRL me, I've kind of been able to make, like, edits of DDLC sprites. And I've been able to draw outfits for some of the characters. The only thing I'm struggling right now is, like, being able to make a character sprite from the ground up. I've been able to make, like, some DDLC chibis. And, like, some of my sort of cartoon concept art drawings. But otherwise, like, yeah, I'm not quite at the level that I wish I could be with my own artwork. So I just need to take photos. Okay, this sounds almost a lot like another picture-taking activity that they had once. Well, there's been a ton of them, but... Well, then I guess As long as it's kind of familiar to me, then I suppose, well, I'll be able to do it without too much of a problem then. And even if I do have a problem, then I guess I can hope that YouTube can come to my rescue again. What the? You mean like a hallucination? Hallucinating it does seem a bit much. Wow. Is a type of hallucination. Oh my god, well. I mean, I guess from a certain viewpoint. You do have to picture something imaginary in your mind. But I don't know if I could call it a hallucination. If anything, that almost makes it sound like a bad thing. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right to me to picture artwork and painting as a hallucination. Okay, well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so... Once you reach a viewing point, you must select one of the 3 pictures that best corresponds to the current viewing point and start looking for missing scenery objects. After selecting the picture, you can move your camera to match the picture with the current scenery and look for any missing scenery objects. Once you have found said objects, you can record them. Each picture will have 2 to 3 missing scenery objects. When attempting to record them, you may have to adjust your viewing angle multiple times. Once all the objects have been recorded, the current picture will have its missing details completely filled in. Well, I guess worst case scenario, I can also hope that YouTube can come to my rescue. Okay, I guess the next activity is over here somewhere. What are you doing? No. Want me to conduct a bunch of rites to chuck things long distances? Oh my god, there's a chest. Okay, so everyone's sitting down. Adopt a sitting posture. Okay. So we're sitting down in a special posture, throwing darts to the rhythm of a music thing. That's way too complicated. There's no way I'll to remember all that. Yes, that's how I feel. See, all you need to know is the goal is to throw as many darts into the pots before time runs out. Okay, why didn't you just say so? That sure is simplified, alright. What the... Loser to drink and write a poem. You have to write a drunken poem. What if you get so drunk that you end up writing like a love poem to somebody that you shouldn't? It could either be a poem filled with passion and love and confession, or a poem that's like, "You dirty bleep and bleep, why don't you go? Whatever, I don't like you." Ah. Or whatever, like a sad or angry drunk would write. You can try now if you're interested. Okay, let's see. Hitting any spot on the holding pots will work points. Holding the throw button would allow you to aim, release the dart, hit as many pots. Okay, well that sounds simple enough.
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was here. Was that always here? Okay. Inspiration Eruption. Where's this one at? Oh, I guess I have to go back up to the Wangshu Inn. Okay, it's right over here with this person. Hi, I'm gonna steal your food. Thank you. I'm gonna grab all these silk flowers that I don't need, specifically. Hey there. And what are you doing here, Caspar?
Look at that sky. That is why I came to Liyue.
He's pledging his allegiance to the sky. Yeah, you can actually see one of my chibis in one of my videos for the
Into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
How to Make a Mod series. In there, my chibi for Akane, my character, makes an appearance as like a cameo. I kind of jokingly like put her there. Because they're talking about like the poem mini game and how you can put like other characters and other chibis into the game. And I was kind of here like, you mean like this one? Kind of like as a joke. But yeah, like I actually had to commission an artist to make actual sprites for Akane for me. I've made a few outfits. Like, I made some sleep clothes for Akane, and like a very fancy black dress for her. Meanwhile, the artists made, well, the actual sprites for her, with her uniform and a casual outfit that I came up with, based on, like, my concept art for Akane. Okay. What new game? Yes. I don't know what that means, though. You mean drinking, drinking, and more drinking? Okay, now we're just going back to that idea, or that joke I was making about how basically if you get overly drunk and then you make some kind of poem to somebody that you're totally hot for, Whether you be like a sad, angry, or happy drunk, or whatever, and you throw all caution to the wind, and you just let your feelings come spilling out. I mean, it's an idea. I don't know if it would be a good idea, though. But it's an idea. Like I said, you could get somebody so drunk that they decide to throw all caution to the wind and really let their feelings loose. Like, for all you know, it's like you get them so hammered that they get so drunk and they decide to make a confession to Brenda from accounting or whoever, and like, yeah, just totally put all their feelings out there. Which reminds me of something that happened once when Brianna Knickerbocker used to stream. Back when Twitter used to be called Twitter, somebody apparently got so drunk that they made this post about how, OMG, I'm in love with so many women that I can never have. And he tagged like a bunch of different female voice actresses. Among those being Brianna herself and Christina V. Which takes a lot of guts. I'll say that much. And I mean, I'll admit that Christina and Brianna are like super beautiful, but yeah, I'm not gonna freaking do that. But you see, that's what happens. Like, you get someone so drunk and they decide to throw caution to the wind. They'll probably do something stupid like that. You get so drunk that you decided to confess your love to Christine, Brianna Knickerbocker, and many other English VAs out there that are attractive. And you end up looking like in front of people on Twitch. And yeah. You just look like a complete idiot, and then you have me who can recall that story and tell it to all you guys. Although, of course, I did actually call Brianna hauntingly beautiful to her face, sort of. Kind of just as a like a joke to myself, and kind of myself and any of my viewers on my YouTube channel. But I did it! I died inside, but I did it! Although, yeah, like I said, I kind of blame myself for challenging my future self. Like in a Crush video, I said to myself something like, I should try calling somebody hauntingly beautiful or whatever. And, well, I did it! And since Brianna is into horror and Halloween, she kind of fit the bill. But I mean, I wasn't doing it like to flirt or whatever. But anyway. Yeah. This- talking about. You hear a guy talking in the background? I don't know. Oh, that might be the echo. Since I have the stream going on my phone, that way I can check if it's actually working. Yeah, especially like now, that way I can make sure like what you're seeing on YouTube is like if the stream is still working or not. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. So, yeah, wine will definitely help create something that people will be talking about for a while, though. Not the main thing you need. I'm really sorry that the stream is choppy, though. I have no idea what's going on. Hopefully, well, I'm gonna try to stream Genshin on Sunday again. Hopefully by then it'll start acting better. Okay, well, don't jinx it though. My luck. And you can turn all that into a game. Of course! Oh, wow. They're actually gonna... Well, no, they could potentially turn this into a tabletop game. But, what? Okay, so this is actually like a fighting challenge.
Welcome. Take a seat, please.
The best way to travel.
Okay, well, I guess now I can maybe see how this tabletop game... Or the fact that fighting actual monsters to...
Welcome. Take a seat, please.
The best way to travel.
Was it you? Are you talking? I remember you. Wait, start time trial challenge? Okay, sure. Lose to my former self? I don't remember doing this. Here's the target location. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Yeah, especially if I run into things like this. Like, where am I even going? Am I just going to the top here? Reach the target within 130 seconds. Shoot. Out of my way, chump. Okay. What do I win? Well, that wasn't too difficult, I guess.
For you.
I will always adore Nilu's sweetness. Are you? Okay, that was weird. It seemed like it froze for a moment on my end. No. I've seen Dandy a few times before. Especially with a name like that. Kind of hard to forget somebody with a name like that. She the maid. Oh my god. This guy has the eyebrows I don't like. Okay, no, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying to kill the guy here with the awful eyebrows.
Wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
Okay, your eyebrows are okay.
After peak season, not
The best way to travel.
Hello, Catherine. I mean, not Catherine. See, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of NPCs share the same faces and whatever. Okay, this has 5. This has 4. And this has 4. Okay, yeah, so I guess I will have to hold off on that for the time being. But the important thing is I got the event started. And luckily, I have 16 days to do it, and so like, even if I am stuck having to do streams on Sundays, like, well, at least try for Sundays. At the very least, I'm able to complete this time. so long as I make sure that play and whatnot. Yeah, I just gotta play it smart, and yeah.
The weather's nice like this tomorrow as well.
Let's see, it is 1 a.m. Traveling teapot salesman. Okay, so maybe this will be the last thing I do. Okay, and well, I don't know if there's going to be a DLC stream. Considering how a lot of this, like getting up early and whatever, has been kind of draining on me, I can't say for sure.
This rap.
But at least I'll technically have Sunday free. But I will still need to be getting up early.
If you ever have any questions.
So who knows? I'm gonna have to try to like adjust my schedule. Okay, yeah, it's still kind of skipping around. It's lagging and skipping a bit.
The one before.
Okay, well. As much as I would love to buy more animals, I just hate the fact that they give you limited space to work with.
This realm is.
Oh wait, no, not that. Oh wait, what was that? I do kind of wonder what happens if you... Okay, I guess I unlocked this one. Oh wow, this would look amazing, I imagine. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And I can only buy one of these.
If you ever.
And now the music is broken. Oh no, wait, there it goes. Okay, I'll take all that. And yeah, I guess I'll just head back to Fontaine. And yeah, I guess I am gonna have to cut the stream here as much as I really wish I could. As much as I would love to keep going. Oh well. I guess what are you gonna do? But like I said, I'm gonna try slots. Or try to aim for the Saturday slot. But yeah, I guess in case I don't, then I'll have to postpone the DDLC Plus streams. Because, I mean, since we have this limited time event, that's also kind of what makes me feel like, you know, versus like DDLC Plus, I have the game, it's not going anywhere. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, so, I guess with that... Her smile always warms my heart. And now she's gonna start dancing. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, so I guess I'll end the stream here. Next time, I guess I'm going to continue with this poetry event thing. And I guess maybe we'll see what this thing is that Chung Yoon encountered. Who knows? But, alright. So, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.